everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Freddy Santiago and today's video is special to me. I mean, all my videos are all special to me because they're all labors of love, but this one in particular is a little bit more special because today I will be using a specific brand that is very dear to me. This year I'll be celebrating my 4th anniversary working with Bobbi Brown, and I thought today is the perfect opportunity for me to do that one brand video. And who else better to do it with than the brand that you really know so much, the brand that has really helped in developing my makeup artistry, and a brand that has been a big part of my everyday life in the last 4 years. But I would say 3.5 because the other half of 2020 were on lockdown. But even so, they still kept us busy with this online artistry challenges that I really loved so much. But before we proceed, I just want to say that this video is not sponsored by Bobbi Brown. This is all born out of my love and admiration for Bobbi Brown. And without further ado, let's get started. I've already prepared my skin using hydrating face tonic, followed by the vitamin-enriched eye base, and then a few drops of the Remedies No. 91 Skin Reviver. I use this in particular because I have been sleeping quite late as of recent and my skin is looking really tired and really bad. So I needed that to bring back a bit of life onto my skin. And I finished that with a dollop of the vitamin-enriched face base as my moisturizer as well as my primer. So I will begin with color correcting and concealing first because I am not doing much of an eye makeup. Actually, I will be doing the skin first because I will be using mainly cream eyeshadow. So I'm not really worried about fallouts. For foundation, I will be working with the Skin LongWear Weightless. This is a medium to full coverage foundation, but because it gives a multi-dimensional matte finish, that means it's really gonna cover up your imperfection, but it's not gonna look cakey. It would still look like your skin. And I'm gonna buff it really well with the full coverage brush. So I'm just really buffing this foundation into nothingness because the last thing I would want is people asking me what foundation I'm wearing, because then I know that they can tell I'm wearing one. So I'm just really working that on my skin and just really blending that. And then next I will be applying this pot rouge in powder pink. Oops, that's a lot. I'm gonna buff that with the same foundation brush. And I'm also going to press a bit of the illuminating balm on top of that, just to create a bit of highlight. And to do a bit of shading and to bring a bit of warmth onto my skin, I will be using the foundation stick in Almond. And I'm just gonna buff that on the outer perimeters of my face. So that's the shading done, and while we're allowing all these wet products to really settle and merge onto my skin, I will be moving into the eyes now. I will begin with this LongWear eye pencil in mahogany, and I'm gonna smudge that on the very base of my lash line to create intensity. So I'm not really precious about this. I am not creating an eyeliner look. I'm just really intensifying my lash line. And I'm gonna smudge that later. And then using the Smokey eyeliner brush, I'm just gonna smoke that up. If you have a monolid eye like me, the best way to do your eyeliner to make sure that it will show is hold the mirror and look straight to the mirror and then buff it, because then you will see exactly the placement of the eyeliner and how high you need to take it for the product to show. So I'm just really buffing that. And sometimes, especially for hooded eyes, you might have to take the eyeliner a lot higher for it to show, because it will just fold underneath your eyelid if you try to be too dainty about it. So just really work that out. And like I said, this is not an eyeliner look. This is just intensifying the lash line, because I will be applying the cream shadow later on top of that. So just really creating a bit of definition for my eyes. So on top of that intensified lash line, I will be applying this LongWear cream shadow stick in golden bronze. Then using an eye blender brush, I'm just gonna buff shell on my brow bone just to create a bit of highlight. And I'm also gonna buff a tiny bit of Toupe just on the crease. And now that we have allowed the skin products to really settle, I'm just gonna powder that now, mainly on the T-zone. Right, and then we'll be moving to brows. I will be using powder. And then lashes. And before I apply mascara, I'm just gonna pop a tiny bit of Luxe eyeshadow in Heat Ray. I think this is my favorite eyeshadow. I have to say that's the quickest eye makeup I've done since I've been doing these videos. And the least numbers of brush I used as well. And then mascara, Smokey Eye Mascara as always. And whatever product is left on this smoky eye brush, I'm just gonna smudge that on my lower lash line to create a bit of definition. And I'm also gonna use the taupe eyeshadow to do a bit of nose contouring. Totally unnecessary, but makes me happy, so bear with me. And I'm going to finish that now with the crushed oil infused gloss in Free Spirit. And we're done. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really like this look. This is something that I usually whip out if a client is sat on my chair and hasn't got much time. Just an enhanced eye, very natural and warm skin, and a nude gloss. Something that looks very natural but also very empowering. And I feel immense satisfaction whenever a client got up on my chair and feeling exactly like that, confident and beautiful while still looking like themselves. And I think that is the beauty and the power of the job that we do. Being part of someone else's journey on discovering that confident, strong, and beautiful person that is buried within them because of everyday dealings with life. And to some, it's just makeup, but for me personally, I've seen how a simple smudging of eyeliner could bring so much change into someone else's confidence, and that is something that I hold dear and something that I cannot put a price tag on. So thank you so much for being with me once again, and if you have enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up, consider subscribing and turn that notification on and help me grow this channel. If there's a look that you want me to show you how to create, just put it down on the comment section and I will try my very best. I hope to see you again on my next video, but until then, always remember, be kind to yourselves. Bye!